Thanos' servant, the Other, tasks Loki with retrieving the Tesseract from Earth in exchange to rule over the Earth. In order to do so, he gives him the Chitaurian scepter and a Chitaurian army. On Earth, Director Nick Fury and Agent Maria Hill arrive at the S.H.I.E.L.D. scientific research location where Dr. Selvig is researching the Tesseract. Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, and Agent Coulson are also there when the Tesseract starts acting up and Loki comes through the portal. Loki enslaves Dr. Eric Selvig and Hawkeye with the Chitaurian scepter and steals the Tesseract. Nick Fury then puts the Avengers protocol into action. Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow, is sent to get Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. Nick Fury gives Steve Rogers, Captain America, his next mission. Agent Phil Coulson is sent to get Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Coulson tells Captain America about Bruce Banner and how he tried to recreate the Super Soldier Serum, but failed and accidentally turned himself into the Incredible Hulk. Then Coulson fanboys over meeting Captain America. Bruce Banner and Captain America meet Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, aboard an aircraft carrier that to their surprise turns into the helicarrier and flies away. Once they enter the helicarrier, Nick Fury explains to Dr. Banner that he's only around to help find the Tesseract and not to turn the Hulk into a weapon. Dr. Eric Selvig and Hawkeye still under control of Loki. Eric Selvig explains to them that he needs iridium to finish his work on the Tesseract for Loki. S.H.I.E.L.D. finds Loki in Germany and send Captain America and Black Widow to get him. In Germany, they capture Loki as Iron Man shows up, but meanwhile Hawkeye is stealing the iridium that he needed. Captain America, Iron Man, and Black Widow attempt to bring Loki into custody to the helicarrier. When Thor shows up and takes Loki, Captain America and Iron Man go after Thor and fight him for a little bit, and then they all reconvene in the helicarrier. Once aboard the helicarrier with Loki in custody, Thor begins to tell everyone Loki's plan to use a Tesseract to open up a portal to bring a Chitauri army over to invade the Earth. Then Captain America and Iron Man discover that S.H.I.E.L.D. was using the Tesseract also to make weapons. Black Widow interrogates Loki and finds out that his plan is to set off the Hulk. While the Avengers are arguing amongst themselves, Hawkeye shows up and begins to bomb the helicarrier. This sets off Bruce Banner, turning him into the Incredible Hulk. Then Hawkeye and his team begin to board the helicarrier in order to free Loki. The Hulk leaves the helicarrier, then as Loki is trying to escape, Agent Coulson shows up to try and stop him with their new Tesseract-powered weapons that they have in prototype, but Loki ends up stabbing him through the chest and killing him. Black Widow is fighting Hawkeye, still under the control of Loki. When she hits him in the head, it ends up knocking him out and resetting his brain and taking him out of Loki's control. Captain America and Iron Man work together to save the helicarrier from falling out of the sky. Then Nick Fury uses Coulson's death to motivate the Avengers to work together against Loki. Iron Man and Captain America figure out that Loki wants to use the Tesseract to open up a portal above the Stark Tower, so they get Black Widow and Hawkeye together to go after Loki. Iron Man shows up at Stark Tower first and meets Loki. He changes his Iron Man suit so that he can put on a fresh suit since the other one is all beat up from saving the helicarrier, and as he's waiting for his other suit to be ready, he's talking to Loki, and then Loki grabs him and throws him out the window, but his suit catches up to him just in the nick of time. The Tesseract portal opens just over the Stark Tower. As the Chitaurian army comes through the portal, the Avengers start fighting them in the all-out battle war for New York City. When the Avengers seem to be stretched almost too thin with the sheer numbers of Chitaurian army to fight, the World Security Council decides to send a nuke to blow up New York City in order to stop the invasion from spreading outside of New York City and saving the rest of the world. But when Nick Fury attempts to stop the nuke from arriving, he fails, and Iron Man is forced to ride the nuke into outer space, blowing up the Chitaurian spaceship. The blowing up of the Chitaurian spaceship destroys all the Chitaurians on Earth, but Iron Man passes out in outer space since his suit is not prepared for the atmosphere in outer space. And just in the nick of time, as Black Widow is closing the portal, he falls through and Hulk catches him. The unconscious Tony Stark is revived by Hulk's scream. The Avengers proceed to capture Loki, and Thor takes Loki back to Asgard with the Tesseract to face Asgardian trial.
Superheroes in New York? Give me a break.
They are not the cowering wretches we were promised. They stand. They are unrulable. therefore cannot be ruled. To challenge them is to court death.
Welcome to Level 7.